Hi yogi friends, thank you so much for listening to this video, this beginner's guide to meditation. I hope that you will find it useful. So in this training we are going to be covering what meditation is, firstly. Secondly, we'll be looking at what we're trying to achieve in meditation. Then what the benefits of meditation are, how to meditate, what to expect when you sit down to meditate, and finally, how to know if meditation is working. So what meditation is? Meditation is a way of sitting and focusing your attention, focusing your mind on one thing. It's a way of training your awareness and training your attention, of training your mind effectively. There are many other types of meditation as well, but that's the type of meditation that we're going to be focusing on in this training. So what are we trying to achieve? So in this particular type of meditation, we are trying to achieve the creation of this awareness. So learning how to focus your mind in meditation has effects in day-to-day life. So it begins to train your awareness in day-to-day life, makes you more mindful, and we'll come on to some of the benefits that that can create in your daily life. So what are the benefits? So benefits of meditation include feeling a lot calmer, feeling more relaxed, and generally feeling happier. Of course, we have to do it regularly, little and often, in order to begin to see these benefits. If we just do it once a week, it's unlikely we're going to see big changes. There is more and more science coming out, more and more research all the time into meditation. And what we know from the research is that people that meditate regularly are less stressed. They have less chronic stress. So sometimes we don't feel stressed, but we can have low level stress that we're experiencing day to day, and that low level stress can affect every system in our body. So it can affect our digestive system, our fertility, the list goes on. Every single system in your body will be affected if you are living in a chronic state of either low or high functioning stress. So it's very effective at bringing down our stress levels, which helps us to be physically healthier. Of course, it translates over into this ability to be more aware of our thoughts and emotions. And this is really key to living a more mindful life. So it gives us this ability to notice how we are feeling, to notice our thoughts, our emotions, and our behavior. And when we train this ability to notice them, it gives us a gap between stimulus and response. So we have a thought, we experience a thought, an emotion, or a behavior, and we are able to observe it almost as if this out-of-body experience, and then decide what we're going to do with that thought, behavior, or emotion. And so it gives us more agency over the way that we are living our lives, and that is really crucial for our happiness. It can reduce anxiety. So anyone suffering with feeling overwhelmed or anxious, it can be hugely helpful. And obviously that's linked to our stress levels as well. It can help us to think more clearly, to be more focused on the tasks that we're performing, and be more creative and have greater success in our outcomes of what we're working on. And just overall, it leads us to be happier. So there's so much research into meditation now, and we know that it is hugely beneficial to both our mental and our physical health, which is why I'm so passionate in helping people to learn how to meditate and how to incorporate it realistically into their day-to-day life. I believe that meditation regularly has had a profound effect on my own mental health, and I hope that it will for you too. So how do we do it? So likely if you've tried to meditate before, perhaps you've sat down in stillness and your mind feels really busy and you just think, I do not feel relaxed at all, and kind of just give up. And don't worry if that's you, that is completely normal. So I'm just going to guide you through very simply how to meditate, and then we'll look at how frequently and for what duration that we need to do it to be effective. So first two things are to get comfortable. So firstly, find a position that's comfortable for you. So whether that's lying down or seated with your head supported, any position that you feel you can maintain for sort of 10 to 20 minutes is ideal. So really, you don't have to sit up, cross-legged with your hands in that classic yoga position. You really just need to find a position that is comfortable and that you can maintain. The second point is to bring yourself into a calm state. So use your breathing, slow your breathing down, breathe in and out through your nose. aim to create a rhythm to your breath, a nice slow rhythm, as slow as you can, breathing in from 1 to 4, or maybe up even to 1 to 6, or even further if you can, and then breathing down with the same duration. So if you're breathing from 1 to 4 on the inhale, breathing back down from 4 to 1 on the exhale. So wait until you've calmed your nervous system down, and then you can release control of your breath and begin meditating. So there's 3 steps. Once you're comfortable, once you're calm, choose your focus. So whether that is the rhythm of your natural breath without changing it in any way, or whether that's maybe some music that you find relaxing that you're playing, or maybe the sensation of your body feeling heavy and relaxed in the position that you're in. So choose your focus. And the second stage is to notice when your mind has wandered. And your mind will 100% wander. That's completely normal. And I want you to celebrate when you notice that your mind has wandered. Because when you notice, that is you training that awareness, which is going to bring the benefits of meditation into your day-to-day life. So celebrate when you notice that your mind has wandered. And the third and final stage is to bring your attention back to your focus. And so meditation is essentially just a constant cycle of those 3 steps. You choose your focus, notice when your mind has wandered, and then bring your focus back. And you will keep going round in circles. And eventually you might, if you sit for long enough, really notice that your mind has cleared and you feel super calm and relaxed. You know, that can take a lot of practice to achieve, but you can get there. And when you do get there, you know, you really are opening this whole realm of really tapping into your inner voice, your intuition, and how you're really feeling. And that can be an amazing experience. But initially, it is enough to simply notice when your mind has wandered and to bring your mind back to your focus. So that is how you meditate. So what to expect when you are meditating? You will likely think about all the most random things that you can ever imagine. So all sorts of things will pop into your head, which you least expect. And you might be thinking, am I meditating? Is this it? Is it working? Am I doing it? And that's completely normal. That's okay. And every time you notice you have one of those thoughts, bring your focus back. And so it's a constant cycle. Your mind will feel busy. The more regularly you meditate, the calmer the mind will become. But even if you're regularly meditating, there will still be times when your mind feels super busy, and that is completely normal. It doesn't mean it isn't working. So please persevere. And finally, how do you know if it's working? Well, you might find after you've been doing it for a few weeks, a few months, that people might start to notice that you've changed. You might not even notice it yourself, but recently my husband mentioned to me that he'd noticed that I was a lot calmer with the kids. I was a lot more reasonable, getting less stressed. And so people around you will notice. They will notice a change. But it's really important to kind of document how you're feeling to keep yourself motivated. So if you've got a diary, a paper diary, or maybe a phone, I like to use a smiley face. So just drawing a little smiley face for if you've had a really good day, you felt really happy. And then perhaps if you felt pretty average, you can put a straight line face. And then if you've had a down day, you can put a sad face. And so hopefully over time, if you meditate regularly, you'll begin to notice that you've got more happy faces than you previously did. And so that's how a really good way of noticing whether you're making a positive change for your life and to keep you motivated to keep going. So how long do you need to meditate every day? So ideally, start it small. Just start with 1 minute a day. You know, everyone can find 1 minute. And then build it up, because we want this habit to last. We want it to be incorporated realistically into your day-to-day life. So start with 1 minute, ideally build it up to 5. 10 minutes would be great, and 20 is an absolute maximum. You really don't need to go any further than that. So if you can find 10 minutes a day, that would be ideal. So try and find a time when the house is quiet. So maybe that's in the morning, whatever it might be, or maybe, you know, in the evening, perhaps if you've got children, the children have gone to bed, or you finished work, whatever it might be, before you stick Netflix on. Make a commitment to doing it every day. Don't worry if you miss a day, or 2 days, or 3 days, or whatever it might be. It's always there for you. Go back to it, because it will still be worth it. It will still change your life. So that's my beginner's guide to meditation. I hope that is really helpful. Likely I might have missed something out. If I have, I'll write it down in the comments on social media. I hope that you find it helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'd be really happy to help. And hopefully I'll see you in a yoga class on the mat soon. Over and out.